Tonight on Let It Rip.
The DOJ has failed to investigate the potential misusage of informants acting as agent provocateurs in this case.
A local Muslim leader accused of dealing in stolen goods shot and killed by the FBI. 3 investigations said that the agents did nothing wrong. Why the controversy won't die.
Muslims killed us on 9/11.
And The View turns into Let It Rip when Bill O'Reilly locks horns with Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar over the Islamic Center planned near the site of the 9/11 attacks. Can both sides be right? Time to let it rip. On the panel tonight, Dawud Walid, a proud veteran of the U.S. Navy, now a local Muslim leader, and the executive director of CAIR, the Council on American-Islamic Relations here in Michigan. Ned Timmons spent more than 2 decades in law enforcement, including 9 years with the Oakland County SWAT Team, another 9 years with the FBI SWAT Team. Now retired, he started his own security firm, LSS Consulting. And the man with the ability to argue both sides of any case and win, Fox 2's own legal expert, Charlie Langton. We thank you all for being here. Dawud, it is sad that a man is dead, but I have to ask you, there are now 3 separate investigations by the Dearborn Police Department, the State Attorney General's Office, now the Justice Department, who've all said that the FBI did nothing wrong here. Why don't you believe them?
Well, going to the DOJ, which is the most recent report, we believe that is insufficient and incomplete, and that they concluded their investigation prematurely. We do know that the primary eyewitnesses in terms of the behavior of Imam when first they said that he didn't surrender, then they said he was laying down face down on his belly, was primary witnessing from the 4 people who were the actual shooters. There were 4 other non-governmental witnesses who were facing charges, and their testimony was not being able to put into the record because they're facing charges. So obviously, based upon the suggestions of their lawyer, they pled the 5th. So they weren't able to give their eye and ear witnesses. So basically, we have a situation where the 4 shooters are the primary witnesses of the behaviors of Imam Luqman. There is no forensic evidence to corroborate that he even had a gun to begin with. I mean, there's no paraffin test on his hands. There was no DNA tests on the gun. Anyway, on the gun, the video surveillance footage that was in the trailer, all it shows is him standing up. It doesn't show any object in his hand and him going down to the ground. Even if he did have a gun, we do know that that dog was basically on top of him and was buying him. If he did shoot him, was at point blank range. There's a number of questions, even in terms